the early arrivals. It's good to have you here. I'm just giving a little time for the initial ads to run. Not 100% sure if it's actually giving an ad right now. Oh, now I just got the message saying that an ad break has started. So I got about 3 minutes. If anyone's here who's a subscriber, you're likely not seeing an ad, so appreciate that. Appreciate the subscription. We'll be going live in a little less than 3 minutes, doing some testing on Polaris. Got a bunch of Polaris decks prepped. More than I typically have. We'll see how they perform. And we'll also see how much loot cage we run into today. A little less than 2 minutes. And we'll be going live. And there was one more minute left in the ad break. I'd like to say I'm super excited to try out Polaris. I can't say I am. It's not exactly my type of card, but we'll give it a shot. We will definitely give it a try. Sorry for the long break. This is how we avoid pre-rolls for most of the stream. We'll be done in about 10 seconds. All right, thank you everyone. Thank you so much for your patience, and thank you for stopping by the Blot Spot. It's good to have you here. My name is Ben Lott. I'm going to play a Marvel Snap with you. Today, the card of the day is Polaris. It's a new Polaris, Horseman of Pestilence, believe it is. And we're going to give her a whirl. I have actually designed 4 different decks for her. Um, Mostly because it's like I'm throwing a whole handful of spaghetti at the wall. This is not a card that fits my style typically. I don't typically play a lot of Affliction decks, so I'll be interested to see how how things go, and it'll also be interesting to see how much Luke Cage we see. So let's jump right in. First deck we're going to try, I just called Polaris Express because it was right there and felt obvious. This basically is what I did here is I merged in Dragon Lord, like Jubilee deck with these big guys, along with Polaris and Hazmat. So my thought was, what I really want is I want Polaris pulling a really valuable card. So this deck is just loaded with valuable cards. And so I figure I can pull Polaris, and at any point when there's at least 5 cards on the board, I can hit with Hazmat. But this deck still should function if I don't draw Hazmat. still should be a functional deck, pulling all these big guys out of my hand or out of my deck. So that's what we're going to try first. We'll see if we are having a lucky day or not. I did rank up quite a bit over the last weekend, so I am going to face a lot of tough competition, most likely. And I don't like Dark Dimension, that is for sure. I don't think anyone likes Dark Dimension. Does anyone like Dark Dimension? Okay. Drop Polaris. Does she say other? No, it just says cards in play. So... she should count herself. Maybe I should have had Zabu in this deck instead of Nico to potentially discount the... Hang on. Oh, wait. No, Hazmat would hit after the game and the objective would not fire, so I can't hide her under Dark Dimension. Okay. We'll drop... I don't think I want to drop it on Strife's lane, just on the off chance that... There we go. Thank you, Ares. Well, that's definitely frustrating. So I think we drop Jubilee here. That's going to give us enough afflicted cards in Necrotia, potentially, that Polaris will activate. Do not understand why he's showing 4 cards. It says card... Oh, that's right. Each of these is afflicted with 2. What am I talking about? It's the amount of power that is afflicted right now. Oh, thank you, Polaris, for pulling that Infinite. That was very kind of you. Now we don't even have to play Hazmat. Let's just drop Dragon Lord.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its
Oh, that's
place.
totally fine. That is totally fine. I should have snapped.
Victory.
Easy W. And Polaris won her lane, thanks to the pull of the Infinite. So Necrotia, Polaris loves Necrotia. That's a great location for her. Thinking there, yeah, I think in swapping out Nico might be a good idea. Hey, maybe Spider-Ham will hit Gigantor or Infinite. That would be good. Probably end up hitting Red Hook or Fin Fang Foom just because that's my luck. I like a Luna Snow. That also helps me. Okay, what did it hit? It hit the Giganto. That's great for us. Well, Pit of Exile isn't great for us. I'd really love to be able to play a card. Well, I can play one this turn. Thanks to that Ice Cube. There we go. Let's snap this up because this feels really good. Have Mazola as well. take that. I mean, I can't do the Zola on the Dragon Lord thing, but I will take that every day. I think Fin Fang Foom is the way to go here. Zola? Take the 50-50. Do we take the 50-50 or do we just drop like a big old red Hulk? Doesn't matter.
Victory.
I think the big red Hulk would have been good because Martyr also was there to mess them up, but well, 2 games in, 2 wins. I think this deck has proven itself to be not too bad. We haven't seen a Stardust yet, though. Or Luke Cage, but now that is more the spell I like to get a Nico. Now, if I could get Polaris, then I could get 2 Polaris in each lane before I drop the Hazmat. That would be great. Oh, that's okay. Playing her late is actually good for me. We're doing too much floating. I'm not loving the amount of floating that we have to do with this deck, though. The more small cards you put in, the more bad hits you put in for Jubilee and Dragon Lord. That's the problem. Okay. The standard destroy deck, I would actually play Hazmat right now if I had her.
I want the throne.
We go Jubilee.
Definitely need to change my underwear.
I think we go Jubilee. Definitely Jubilee. We'll get a copy of Jubilee thanks to Nico, and that way we can hit a card onto Spider Island. And then we still have potential to drop Polaris and Hazmat on turn 6. Yeah, we're not going to catch that dead one board in order to Hazmat it until the last turn.
What a game!
Okay. Move early, but I'll take it. All good hits from the deck right now, so. Giganto. Fin Fang Boom. Love it. Gar Polaris.
What a game!
We just Hazmat and let Polaris do the. But she might pull Jubilee. Jubilee's not a good hit. Or do we Dragon Lord here? Okay, it doesn't matter. We win.
Victory.
Okay, well, that's 2 retreats with this deck.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Okay, Misty Knight. Definitely want to put her down just in case I float any energy. That's worth having. Okay, we'll go Ares. Do the Hazmat now because that means there's enough negative power on the board that when Polaris comes, I can just drop her as a 2 whatever. Dragon Lord. Don't pull Nico. Thank you. Wrong spell from Nico. I was really hoping for the location changer. Do they have names for the spells? They don't.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
Well, Jubilee could be garbage because she might pull Polaris, which will do nothing. The problem here is the fact that if I play Fin Fang Foom, I can't play Scar and vice versa because I have just enough energy. So I guess we play the Fin and just hope that's enough to win. I kind of think it's not going to be, but if they play to win both of those lanes, then they just win straight up. But if they let one of those 2 lanes go, thinking they'll just double down on the right lane, if they're counting on winning the right lane, we got a real shot. Okay, yeah. We're close. I can't believe they were able to play that many cards. Like, I know they had extra energy, but my goodness. They played a Hazmat, Sunspot, Fin Fang Foom, Abomination, which was probably free, and Polaris. That's crazy. Nope, don't have enough credits to upgrade her. Oh well. We got our first loss. I thought it was worth hanging in there because we had a shot. We definitely had a shot at winning that one. I needed Scar to be completely free so I could play both. Scar. If I could have played both Scar and Finn, or did we win Fin Fang Foom's lane? I think we did, yeah. And if I had been able to play Scar in one of the R2 lanes, we would have been okay. Okay. Plus energy. I really want to duplicate more than I want the energy. Okay. Anything we're playing on Zolo? Zola does not go on that lane. And this is probably a C3 deck. Yeah. These are garbage spells I keep getting from her, so I'm just letting it float. Alright, so we go Jubilee. Hang on. Whoa. We might get Zola. We cannot risk getting Zola there. So we're just gonna drop Ares. Hope that we have enough. Hope that they don't put a Cosmo right down there. And this isn't C3 now that I see debris. Which is interesting. Okay. Well.
Opponent snapped.
What do we do? Just put her down for 2 power. It's fine. Oh, opponent snapped. I probably should have retreated. That was dumb. Oh well. Yeah, we are... Oh. Oh boy. Well, we're playing tiebreaker, right? So there's a chance that wins tiebreaker. Right now we're winning the tiebreaker by 1. We're adding 16 power. They might not be adding 16 power. Well, they're up by 9.
Victory.
Just go big when you have Cancun, I guess. So far going smooth with this deck. It's definitely a playable deck. Not sure Polaris Hazmat is a huge addition combo, but I also haven't really got that combo very often. Like I haven't not had Polaris on turn 2 except once out of the 5 games we played, I think. I should just swap out Nico. I never get the spell I want out of Nico. Sorry, my dog is chewing on her nails again. Yeah. No, we'll save it. We'll save it so we get a duplicate of Ares. I like that better, actually. And if they play down Mirage or something, then maybe they'll play. Maybe they'll play Hazmat for us. I don't like that. Only know as they could have gotten 2 Victoria hands that way, but let's just see what he pulls. Let's go over here. Like my Ares variant? I think it's pretty slick. Oh yeah, we're snapping. This feels really good. Because whether we Zola, Dragonlord, or Fin Fang Foom, either way, it's a big win.
All hail Hydra!
Now hopefully they don't play 20
Behold
power.
that mighty hand.
Shoot. Holy smokes! Did they get Onslaught? Valentina gave them Onslaught. Oh. I tell you, sometimes this game is absolutely evil to me. Unbelievable. If I just, not tried to win that lane. Or if they had had priority. One more power, they would have had priority. I need to move on to the other decks if I'm going to try all 4 decks tonight, so play 1 or 2 more with this one, and then we'll roll into the next one that I'm experimenting with. Okay, this person's gonna experiment with Clea as their path to Polaris Affliction. I'm betting that they're going Polaris Affliction with the Clea. I guess anytime I see anything that afflicts another card, my natural tendency is to think that they're playing the card of the week.
Taking aim. Taking aim. Taking aim. Taking aim.
Once again, no hazmat, and we lose if we hit the red Hulk. Honestly, you know what? I don't even know if we have a shot of winning. very, very low odds of us winning. The only way we win is like if Zola sends Dragon Lord over there and Dragon Lord pulls Fin Fang Foom or Infinite. Otherwise, we just straight definitely lose. But who cares? It's for 2 cubes. Play it out. Why not?
Hail Hydra!
Gotta get a big hit there, buddy. Nope, we lose. Oh, nope, we win because of Polaris. Look at that. Look at that. We actually won thanks to Polaris.
Victory.
Wouldn't have expected it. Thanks to them afflicting us with the flames. Alright, so I think it's time to move on to the next deck. This is definitely a fun deck, and we've won 2 games strictly because of Polaris, and also won some other games where we just never drew her, which is good because that means the deck is viable on its own. I am thinking about swapping out Nico, but I will play this deck some more to see if it has staying power. My next one is a Sholau deck. I decided, you know what? Sholau's really powerful, but with Lockheed and Kitty Pryde, that's a great combo. So why not do all that and then also have the Polaris Hazmat Affliction stuff in the deck? So we're going to give it a try. We're going to see if it works. I've never tried Affliction with the Sholau as a like combo in a deck, but I think Luke Cage will be helpful for our stuff, especially because you can drop him down after Polaris has done what she needs to do.
Breaking news.
Well, this is Borf again. We beat Borf once. Alright, let's get started. Problem is, without Merlin or Kitty Pryde, we are not going to be playing 2 cards per turn very often, so Sholau's not going to have much effectiveness, but that's okay. So it doesn't count this as an affliction because it's set to 2. Even though it shows as red, it's not actually afflicted. That's interesting. Good to know. Oops, played the wrong lane. Come on, kitty. Jeez. Well, wish I had Man-Thing over US Agent in this deck. Alright, Borf's got some 4 power rocks. Now he decides to come out. A bit late for that. You know what? Let's just get rid of US Agent. Why not? We don't need him. It's Lockheed started and Diamondback started, which is good news for us. There's already one US agent in that lane. Ooh, that could be fun too if we draw it. Okay, Polaris is gonna activate with the Sholau. Okay, that works. I think we go like that and just win. I'm gonna drop down like a Patriot and some rocks or something. So I win left. Feel like I win left. Maybe not. Not quite. Yeah, that's lean. That's lean hit was not good for us. We could have really used the Luke Cage on that game. It was kind of cool to see Polaris pull Shallow. I wish I'd drawn Mjolnir. That would have been good. Alright. Cassandra is Batgirl. Okay. Scorpion.
This just in.
Interesting. Okay, so we go Polaris. Zero. Okay. Gotta be planning on playing there. I think it's more fun to mess with them with their own Negasonic. Oh, that's funny. Turn 5 and they have no cards on the board. I feel like that's kind of in my favor.
Victory.
Hey, we won a location with 10 or less power. Twice. So we could finish a couple objectives. That's great. We got Gallo.
Opponent snapped.
They're snapping maybe because they can get something into Sanctum, or just because they can just keep, like, the cloning vat's definitely helpful for them. hang on. Starting the Lockheed at afflicting them is more advantageous to us. Because we can start hitting that horde with negative power. Counteract what they're doing to buff it constantly. We'll throw down the Kitty Pride Hazmat. And that'll cause Polaris to pull something. 70 sentries of 3. Lost. It's Polaris. Do the other Polaris. So that's the real reason that they were snapping, because they had a way of getting something into Sanctum. Obviously. This is where we could really use a Shang-Chi or something. But we got nothing that can go that tall, so we retreat. They're contemplating whether I have a Shang-Chi or something like that. They shouldn't spend that much time thinking about it, because even if I did, I can only play that in one lane. I can't win both lanes, and I have to win both lanes unless I had something that can go into Sanctum. Okay, so this deck not working as well. It was something I thought I'd try, but I'm thinking this one might be a bit of a bust. I'm not giving him free cards in Otto's lab. I have his Iron Patriot, but that's all I'm letting him have. That is fine. I don't need anything Well, Polaris was the only thing that Stardust is going to stop, but that's fine. I can have Polaris slowed down by Stardust. We will throw Scorpion back into our hand. We will snap, because Diamondback on Onslaught Citadel is crazy good. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Just in case I don't get another card to buff with Rolao, I should make an actual card be the last thing an actual character be the last thing I play. Hey, he's got Luke Cage too. Okay, good to know. Well, I think the way to go about this is to buff Diamondback, drop Polaris, and then polymorph Polaris. Sholau will take Diamondback up to take her up +6 or whatever. Yeah, it's enough. Yep, we got this. That'll do. As long as this isn't something stupid. And it's beautiful. Love it.
Victory.
We got ourselves a victory. The positive cubes again with this deck. So just for the record, we only got in 7 games in the half hour I played the Polaris Express deck. We went 5 and 2 and we're +5 cubes. So did have a positive cube rate. It was a decent deck. Definitely a decent deck. Here's the thing, since Polaris is the deck of the is the card of the day, I really don't want Spider-Ham killing her. So I think we put Polaris down. And let Spider-Ham kill something else. I really hate that I have to go searching. I hate the fix that they did. Okay, Lockheed is the one that's dead. Alrighty. We'll do a little... No. Do a little Lockheed Kitty Pryde action. Darn. Played Lockheed in the wrong lane. Double Apex is great. If only we had a way of playing both. No, I want to play Kitty Pryde just so I play a 1. So Lockheed can keep doing his dirty work. Oh, that's right, Lockheed's not doing anything! Oh my gosh, I fell for it again. Spider-Ham is so busted right now. I hate that card right now. So frustrating. Go this, and then this. No. Once in future. Jubilee. Don't pull the show out right now. That's fine. Just need to get our Luke Cage out of the deck. No biggie. And you just activated our Polaris for us. Thank you. Yeah, not exactly what we wanted. Yeah, I got a little hosed on that one because I mistakenly thought that Lockheed was working. The Spider Ham really, really hosed me on that one.
Escape.
Why did they have to change it so it didn't change the art to a pig? It should change the art to a pig. I don't see any reason why it should only change the text. But since they broke the whole hazard sign glowing with the deactivated in the middle of the card, since they broke that, now it's the most annoying card to play against. It does less for the player playing it, but it's really annoying to play against because when someone hits you with the Spider Ham, you just have no idea what happened. I think early Merlin is good. That's actually part of their game plan. Okay, so they're playing some kind of zombie Thanos deck, which is a new one by me, but that's more like it. Hang on. Let's get Scorpion out first. Play Kitty Pryde just in case Sholau comes out. Just in case. Then we'll play Omniversal Presence. Nice full hand, right? No, only 4? Alright. Pull our Luke Cage down. So now we can safely drop down Hazmat to afflict them. Or we can do the smarter play and do Maverick. Yeah, the smarter play.
Oh, snap.
Might as well snap. We got this. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this game hates me sometimes. Oxy Doxy, seriously? And they swap out for Aurora. Out of all the cards in their deck, Apocalypse swaps out for Aurora. Still mad. I haven't decided whether I want to sacrifice. You know what? I'm going to sacrifice the 4 cubes to the RNG. RNG decide this guy won, or Savage Lad won. More power to him. You know? More power to him. There's always a chance it could turn Luke Cage into a Shang-Chi. Doesn't matter if it turns Luke Cage into a Shang-Chi, because I still lose. Wow. Okay. Alright, well, this deck design might be a bust. And I am really frustrated with Snap's RNG at the moment. We're not going to get tilted, though. Oxy Doxy. Wow. Oxy Doxy. Like, I can't think of another 3-drop that would have messed me up more. Maybe, something discarded. Man, that was brutal.
Opponent snapped.
Okay, we go early Merlin. We go Scorpion and Polymorph. Diamondback. Run Polaris and Aunt May's, and then take out Aunt May's before I do the Diamondback thing. Well, at least it got rid of their spare Gambit they're trying to do something with. I think we do the Hazmat once in future. Hang on, I'll be right back, folks. Okay, well, we got free Ajax there. Why did we not get a skill? Okay. We just do that and hope it's enough. take it.
Victory.
We will take it. Not sure how that happened, but we got it. Now, one more game with this deck. I think we're like 3 and 4 or something like that with this deck. Stompy, huh? Who hasn't kissed Gabriel? Okay. I swear the titles get more and more random. I mean, they must reference something Marvel related, I feel like, but nothing I know about. Polaris. Oh, it's like, how can they sacrifice their Morbius? But it's Airship Morbius. That makes more sense. Yeah. Not a huge fan of any of this. I think we'll put down Maverick just because we don't want to completely tip the hand of what we're trying to do here. I know Maverick is better played like on 5, so you can hit him with Sholau, but I don't know what I'm going to do with this particular round, so. Hey, cheap blue page. It's always nice. Throw down the US agent. And, Hazmat Luke Cage. Let's sacrifice Hazmat Warmere.
All hail Hydra!
I mean, okay, we're gonna have really cheap cards, that's fine.
Got him.
Right, Lockheed, I need you to hit a new card. All I needed to do was hit Electra, Lockheed. All I needed you to do was hit Electra. Okay, I'm gonna call this deck officially kind of a dud. We went 3 and 5 with this one, so almost flipped stats from the previous one. -2 cubes. It was a general no-go. So Polaris is no good. So this is my high evolutionary. I decided I'd do lots of the affliction stuff in high evolutionary just for the fun of it. I don't know if this is a good build. I don't play much high evolutionary anymore. I haven't since it came out really played that much, but this feels like a fairly standard high evolutionary deck that I could
Behold my
do something
creations.
with. Alright, so we don't play on 1 unless we get Sunspotter Nebula or Misty Knight. And Polaris, love it. Beautiful. I say we float this turn entirely. See if opponent actually plays a card somewhere. They did. So we have to take a chance that Cyclops is gonna survive. That's our hope. Cyclops will survive. And he did. Wasp, that's okay. Wasp did her job already. And then we snap. We drop down Cosmo. Because that Strife is now a worthless nothing.
You won't need this anymore.
Well, thank you for helping activate Polaris. Full hope. Okay, that's fine.
Victory.
Could not have played Sunspot there. Proof positive I don't play enough high evolutionary because I would have lost that game if not for Danger Room. Saving my skin. And I would have won that game easily if I had just not played Sunspot and floated that extra energy. But hey, we're up 4 cubes with the deck.
Behold my
And we're up against
creations.
Legacy. Thank you. Well, you know, Abomination is getting discounted and then getting pulled by Polaris every time. So that's an interesting situation. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. It's not, I would almost rather she just pull High Evolutionary, just because in that scenario, at least I've got, you know, something that I can't play well on my own coming down. Theme? Yeah.
It's clobbering time!
Oh, I haven't played an Ant Mage yet? Yeah, I won one yesterday because of that same situation where I actually was given as a gift a win because I forgot I hadn't played an Ant Maze. This time I lost because I forgot I hadn't played an Ant Maze. So I guess Snap RNG is just paying me back. That is deceptive. We're not ranked 307. It didn't drop when we just lost those cubes.
Behold my creations.
Level on the Krorka. Jarvan appears to be playing a Thanos deck of some type. That. The least impactful cards it could discard, so that's or banish, so that's good. Don't like that they have Jim Ham and Human Torch down though. That means we likely have a Star-Lord coming. But they do have a large... They did have a large deck. Didn't they? Why did I think they had a large deck? Because they had more than 12. They have 13 still. I had 16 to start. So were they running tank? Agamotto.
It's clobbering time!
I feel like we got a snap on this. Ooh. So we go Cosmo and Abomination in mid. Polaris on left. We're still floating one. Yeah, this is a big time. Win.
Victory!
That was really nice. That one worked out very well.
Behold my creations.
Just give him an early hit. Why not? Too late. They got it.
It's clobbering time!
No, we lose. Dang it. No, we win. We win. Holy cow. I thought we lost. They just went way too tall on right. I don't know. They thought I was going to drop my big Hulk over there or something, but I had to win 2 lanes. Can't believe we won that one. Ooh, Tom City, that was a gift. Thank you. Hey, we're in the top 300. Look at that. Look at that. And we're up against Zero, spelled with an X.
Behold my creations.
I'm going to play Rocket Pad to try to win that lane. What are you doing, Zero? I don't think Zero knows I stream, so I don't think... Oh, it's one of those situations where I clicked undo and turn and it got confused and locked out. So now it's not registering that I've actually ended my turn. That worked. I mean, they get the buff, but at least they didn't afflict us any. Or do they play Mosh Pit? They play Mosh Pit, right? We'll go Mosh Pit.
It's clobbering time! Snap!
I like our odds a little better. Drop down Abomination, Misty Knight, put down Polaris over there. We actually give them the right lane, even though they think we're going to compete for it because we're winning there. They went big and right. Nothing but playing right. They are going to hit our Abomination with negative power. Maybe Polaris could... No, She-Hulk will come down after. We're going to get hit by Caliban. That's not going to feel good. That's very bad news. And we lost because of the Caliban. I didn't take into account the Caliban. Oh. One power too much. If I'd swap my plays. Grr, that's frustration.
Behold my creations.
It's clobbering time! Opponent snapped!
I don't think we have a good way of fighting back against an end of turn deck, but I don't care about that. They'll get 3 more power here. No, they're gonna get 6 more power here. So they'll be up to 30, and we will not. Oh, brother.
Escaped!
Drax made that a bit of a problem. Alright, last game with this deck, and then I got one more deck to give a try.
Behold my creations.
Oops. That was dumb. Through hard float, it helps play She-Hulk at the same time, but it doesn't really do a ton to... I can't play Hulk and She-Hulk, so I feel like it's a moot point.
You won't need this anymore.
Opponent snapped.
Without playing the Cyclops, I'm kind of toast. Because they kept putting their garbage discard cards in my hand. Alright.
Escaped.
Well, that deck is better than the second, not as good as the first. Yeah. The High Evolutionary Polaris High. Not bad, but not good either, I would say. It's not truly great, let's put it that way. A couple of the wins I got, I totally lucked into. Well, if we're doing Affliction, what else other than Galactus, right? There's really a Nimrod deck with Galactus, but I thought it was kind of inventive that you could use Marrow or Fastball Special to get Polaris to activate. So we got a couple of activators for her, which of course I don't know what she's going to pull that's going to be worthwhile, but we also have the backup of the whole Firehair Galactus situation that we can potentially pull off too. So I don't know if this is a good deck, but it looked like fun. Again, it was like my brain was thinking through what all decks afflict other cards, or what all cards afflict other cards, and would get enough affliction that it would activate Polaris. And so my next thought was Fastball Special, which kind of led me to this strange deck design. I don't know if it's good, but it's going to be interesting. And we are up against some kind of move deck, it looks like. Okay. Oh boy. We really need to get Galactus to go in a lane where Human Torch is not. Oh, I wish I had priority. Oh man, I wish I had priority. Realized I made it so I have to get Fastball Special to have any shot at this. Okay. This could be good. Okay, Polaris is going to get activated automatically. So we need to do this. No. Pull death, Polaris, pull death.
We venom.
Impressive. Rest in peace.
Hey.
Such is my judgment.
Why we don't snap? Good job, Yacht Rock. I didn't leave myself with an opening to play Galactus, which was a bit of a problem. But I also drew a fastball special too late. And we're playing against Shohei Ohtani. Don't think that's true, but excuse me. New York is good for Galactus.
Rest in peace. Impressive.
Opponent snapped.
Why can't I draw Nimrod or Galactus? Okay, this deck might be a complete and total bust. I also just realized that pulling off the fire hair thing is impossible with this because I don't have something that can destroy both Venom and Galactus. If by chance we somehow figured out how to get so fire hair needs to go. Fire hair has no business in this deck. Going quick into deck construction mode, taking her out. I like some of what this deck is doing, but I need more cards. White Widow's not doing any good for us. I think we need to put Venom in, or Carnage in there, just so we have one more destroy card in the deck. We need to drop Chavez as well. We need get this closer to a traditional destroy deck. What do you think? You know what we could do? We could do the Dormammu thing. It could be a Dormammu bait and switch where we kind of work on the Dormammu thing, but if we want to, we can always swap into the Galactus mode. I like that. I like that. But then we need an early card to destroy for Dormammu, so we need like Uncle Ben or something. Or Moira. Uncle Ben or Moira. I like Moira. Although Uncle Ben could clear out a lane for us for Galactus. Potentially. Let's go Uncle Ben. I hardly play the card anyways. Alright. Galactus version 2. 2.0. And we're up against Kwisatz Haderach. Ready? Found the Polaris. Please tell me that's part of that air shot card. Good. Jeez.
This land is always changing.
We get a couple of useless cards from their deck. Okay. Thanks a lot. Throw out an ancient one. At least that gives us something to destroy for the summoning ritual. I don't even know if I want to activate Polaris is the problem. Oh boy. Do that. That.
Impressive.
No!
Rest in peace.
I don't have 2 cards there. Oh, brother. Well, we try the Galactus thing and just hope that they're just not even seeing it coming and they're banking on just needing to protect one of the other lanes. Nope. It went straight there. First thing they did. Doubled up. Tons of power there. Easy W for them. Oh. Airship. Okay. We're quickly discovering that this is definitely not a deck for Polaris. There's nothing good for her to pull to the board is the problem. I mean, it would have been good. Could have been good. She could have pulled, you know, death. Oh. Maybe it's just my luck right now. That doesn't help when I don't have a card on the board. Oh my goodness. I may quit early on this particular deck and just jump back into the other one, because this is extraordinarily frustrating. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm done with this deck. This was a bad design. We've officially figured out I can't design this kind of deck. Tried too hard. Tried to do it on the fly. And it's a complete bust. Alright, let's jump back to the first deck we had. Nope, not those. There we go. Let's see, because this is the one that performed the best. But I'm not 100% sure where it's best. The advantage of this one, though, is that there's no bad hits for Polaris. The disadvantage is she only hits if you get a good location or you get Hazmat. But we got Hazmat. Oh, and I forgot to swap out Nico. Okay. You can't really pass up Hulks is the problem. Yeah, we'll sacrifice. No. Without Polaris in the game, there's no point in Hazmat. If he doesn't hit Fin Fang Foom, it's all good, right? And it hit Fin Fang Foom. You know, there are days when I really, really question whether Marvel Snap has a vendetta against me. This is one of those days. 1 in 3, and it hit Fin Fang Foom. And I didn't really have a reason to play the Astral Projection. I just thought I could save the Jubilee for play this turn. Oh, brother. Oh my gosh. Snap. I'm done with you. I am so done with you right now.
Escaped.
1 and 4. So I lost the 1 and 3 and a 1 and 4 in the same game. It's like I'm cursed. Anytime I hit top 300, like by like 1 rank point, nosedive. Yeah. Lose, 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 lose. Hey, it's Yacht Rock again. I don't know if I was playing this deck when I played Yacht Rock or one of the others. Oh, jeez. Oh, brother. I feel like Yacht Rock was the one that I got a lucky win on. Well, if they don't play Stardust, this is pretty good news for me. Okay, well, we'll go Jubilee then if Nico's gonna come out of our deck. Go into Aries. And I have nothing that will play Fin Fang Foom, unfortunately. That is definitely unfortunate. I don't have a way of boosting my energy to get Fin Fang Foom onto the board. Well, that'll get something onto the board. Yeah, they win. Close, but they win. The Jubilee and the Dragon Lord on mid was not helpful. Not at all. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it. Things aren't going too well for me right now. I don't want to get tilted any more than I already am. I appreciate you for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by the Blot Spot and watching. I'll raid into someone else just so that you can keep watching Marvel Snap content if you want. But otherwise, thanks a lot for being here. Take care of yourself.